It's a difficult conversation. And I'm lucky because I'm a bit forthright. So I have customers go and they go, "Oh," I give them a 10% off and they go, "Oh, can I have more of a discount?" And I go, "I wish I could get a discount on my rent. My rent's 10 grand a month." And they're like, "Oh." And I'm like, "Yeah, and it cost me 150 bucks an hour just to turn the lights on in here." And they're like, "Oh." I'm like, "So we need to have, 15 customers in here paying to pay for each class." And I'm like, "Oh." And I'm like, "And that doesn't include this." And they're like, "Oh." So I'm like, "Cool. So are you happy with the 10% that I've given you?" "Yes, I am." So like it's the whole thing. So yeah, I think business owners need to be appreciated a little bit more by general customers. So hey, guys, Saspreneurs, you're in business too. Like your overheads might not be as high. So just remember the local store. They've got rent, electricity, gas, wage costs. Like insurance. I was on the news about insurance. I'm going to an inquiry next week about it. The week after next, rather. Like it's 1% of my $300,000 a year wage cost is just insurance.
Yeah.
So
Look, overall, running a business is a tough gig. I spoke to a mate of mine yesterday. He runs an IT business, and
yeah,
two of his tech people, two of his staff members, dropped 1 week apart from each other. Massive hole in the business, couldn't replace it, and he's now contemplating to actually shut the whole business down.
yeah,
I mean, there's ups and downs in small business. It's tough. It's tough.
yeah.
So yeah,
100%.
I agree. Yeah, we need a bit more appreciation from the government sometimes in general. Anyway, mate, thank you so much for jumping on. Is there anything that you want? I forgot to ask you that actually at the beginning we start
Yeah.
recording. Is there anything that you had in mind that you wanted to pitch?
Yeah, I
Things like
think
that?
if you've got clients that you're working with that are movement clients that are, yoga, martial arts, fitness, things like that, to reach out and have a chat with me because I have the Club Mastery Consortium where I actually coach business owners, but I've got no problem with going to another agency and saying, okay, like, this is the perspective of how they're dealing with things, or even presenting on ways to do things, because none of what we do it really is new. We're not reinventing the wheel. What we're doing is all we do is we frame things in a way that everybody can understand.
Yeah,
But yeah, look, I would say big plug to Vit. You've put in more hours than a lot of people I know into growing your business. So I commend you on that, mate. And I really appreciate the opportunity to come here.
I appreciate that. Thank you, mate.